cause myself away, away, away. I cause myself away, away. I cause myself
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm J-Wigs, and welcome to the 10 Squared GameMaker, but not GameMaker, Game Jam development, where basically I'll be building a game in 100 minutes. Now, I've started this stream early. I've started about half an hour before the actual jam is going to begin because I need to set things up first. I need to make sure I've got my rooms in order and everything is all good, because 100 minutes is not a lot of time. Now, I've got a plan. And I've got a plan right here. I wrote it down on a piece of paper so I know what I'm going to be doing. I know if you've got a plan, okay, chances are the plan's going to go to complete scratch the moment the game jam starts. Can I create my own art for this jam, or is it going to be taken? I am allowed... Okay, so the jam, technically I'm allowed to use previously made art. I'm also allowed to use previously made sound. The only thing I'm not allowed to previously make is the code. Except I previously made the code. Now, okay, I'll clarify this. You're not allowed to like have a game that's already built going into this. I have a bunch of normal scripts that I've already have. So right, let's get right into it. I've also got, let's do this. I've also got cool live stream stuff where I can do this. I can press a button and I can enable and disable my shop. Also, you may have noticed I have a little timer on the top of my screen, on the top of the overlay thing. I'll be toggling it on and off. I'm not sure. Can you exactly see that? That might be in a bad position. Anyway, you can see the little categories I've broken up into. I've got 5 categories. First one is the ideation. In 100 minutes, I'm going to be taking 10 minutes to figure out what I'm working on. Now, 10 minutes is actually quite a bit of the time because I figured... It took me like half an hour to figure out how much time I'm spending on this. So I figured, you know, half an hour, 10 minutes... timer's like at the very, very top. It's not like a normal timer. It'll like progress. In fact, I'll start it now to make sure it's working. I can start it, and then there'll be like a bar as it progresses, and then I'll highlight like which phase I'm on. Really cool. Built this because I might be streaming more game jams in the future. Anyway, so right, the first step is ideation, brainstorming, figuring out a good game idea, a good game mechanic, especially if there's only 100 minutes. I better create something that's doable and fun in 100 minutes instead of like last time having to scrap about more than half of the game and the game plan. So, second phase is the core gameplay. This is working on actually making the core mechanic, and this is like the core mechanic and then plus the secondary mechanic, and the third one is sound. Then we've got polish, and the last one, submission, where I'm packing everything up. All of these will hopefully be working correctly. Right. The theme has not been announced yet. The theme will be announced promptly in 27 minutes, it seems. What else am I doing? I've also got my workflow all set up. I've got how I'm going to be doing it. I can switch over to my Mac screen where I'll be doing all my art in case I decide to do extra art, which I'm not exactly sure if I'll be doing more. I think you can see at the top, the little bar is slowly progressing, and I've configured it specifically for this jam. 100 minutes is all I've got, but without further ado, we need to set up our project, and I already have a bunch of stuff that I can import. So I'm going to import a local package. I have it in GameMaker Studio 2, I believe. Default scripts 2, 3. And what this will do is this will give me all my default scripts that I'm normally used to. I just want to add everything. Import, import, import. So these are all my scripts. I went ahead and I ported these over to 2.3 manually. These are just all my common scripts. We've got angle, array manipulation, collision checks, data. These are all the things that I like to have with me whenever I like to program. We have also got, so what I want to be doing during this time is setting up the project, setting up all the basic things. So like renaming my room to room game because I like my game called room game. We are also going to change the screen resolution. I think I'm going to go with a 640 by 360 here. Because that will scale up. What is my blockling? I have I think it's an Infernia skin with a cool color for my eyes that changes, plus the Mega Cannon type blockling shape, and it's really awesome. I've also made it so I never disappear. So I'm always gonna be there. I'm always gonna be there, even when I'm not chatting, because I'm always in the stream. So I'm always my blockling is always gonna be there. My blockling is fiery. I really like that. I really like my dude. Anyway, we have our basic room game. I'm also gonna create an object. I'm gonna call this a game controller. And to save time, I am going to create a sprite, and this is just going to be a blank sprite because when I create it, it'll basically let GameMaker know that everything inside this folder is going to be a sprite. So I need to set the type. So this is going to be a sprite. So then when if I do another creation, oh, it didn't show up there. If I do create, it'll show create sprite. Does this jam happen monthly? I'm not exactly sure when this jam happens. Apparently, this is the second one that they're doing. So I decided, why not? So this big jam that I really, really want to be a part of, and that I will be a part of, but I won't be streaming, is next week. And so I kind of wanted to, brush up on my time, figure out how much I can actually get done in 100 minutes as a reference point for how much I can eventually do in 48 hours next week. So this is kind of like my preparation for my jam, which is, anyway. And right now, we're preparing for the preparation for next week. Right, we've got our object, we've got a game controller. What I want to do is I want to set up some events. I want to set up macro, display width and display height is 640, display height is 360. Also, I'm not going to be setting up player objects and collisions because actually what I want to be doing is I want to be staying away from platformers and top-down shooters because there is no way I build a platformer and there's no way I build a top-down shooter in 100 minutes. A decent platformer. So I'm probably going to be going for some more abstract types of games. Possibly things. I've had a lot of ideas floating around my head, but until the theme comes out, I'm not exactly sure what it'll land on. But I think that it would be better if we don't go for those two. A top-down shooter could work. I have collisions for those, but I don't think that it will be. I don't think it'll make sense. And besides, I already know I can do a top-down shooter. I also want to challenge myself. What can I do in 100 minutes that's not a platformer and not a top-down shooter? So this will be fun for me as well. Possibly, if possible, also, I mean, I'm putting so many limitations on myself. Not platformer, not top-down shooter, 100 minutes. And somehow related to the Islands of War, the Illa lore. Somewhere in it. That would also be nice, but chances are that's probably not going to happen. If anything, I'm getting rid of that one first, if it's too hard. If the theme is good, and if I like the theme, we'll see about it. What else do I need to do? I need to get my sounds going, right. I have some basic sounds that I like. We just have click sounds. Also, I've gotten rid of the music because during this, I might be making new sounds, and I don't want to have to bother turning off the music, turning on the music, stuff like that. So I'm going to just create my basic sounds, my select sounds and stuff like that. Where is it? Script sound. I'm just going to call this sound select. And pretty much I'm just going to take the Islands of War sound effects because those are pretty good. I pretty much actually use that select sound and the blip sound for a lot of projects before Islands of War. Sounds, where are my sounds? Sounds. Sound, there are a lot of sounds in Islands of War. Sound select, here it is, and there is nothing. There's nothing there. Okay, fine then. I'll go into the assets. Asset sounds, my terribly unorganized. We have a blip, I believe. I'm just gonna hit the blip and then we'll rename it. Unfortunately, for some reason, oh, maybe GameMaker Studio 2. I am working GameMaker Studio 2.3, so this is the beta. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they fixed it because I still can't hear any of the sounds. I still can't hear any of the sounds. Actually, I do need to turn up my desktop audio so that you can hear any sounds that are coming through. Nope, that doesn't look like it's playing. I'll just have to trust that that is a-okay. Set sound blip. I also want to create a sound select. And we want to find our selection sound. This is probably for menu stuff, just in case. I probably won't be doing a menu. I've realized menus are hard to do. They take time. So what instead, for 100 minutes, what we can do is after the game ends, we have a game over. We pop up with a game over object, and then we click a button, and it restarts the game, pretty much. So no menu, no settings, none of that fancy stuff. I probably want to set the game scale right now. I do need to change game settings, that's right. Game options, we are going to go into Windows. Graphics settings, I want to allow full screen switching. I want to allow the borderless window. No, not borderless window. I want to do that, something like this. I think those settings are going to work for us. We are going to stick game controller into our game. I do not like that background color. I mean, we've got time right now. Might as well change it to something a little bit nicer. Not like it matters too much. And I believe when I run this, we should... Oh, that's another thing I don't like. Whenever GameMaker starts, for some reason, it always puts all my outputs down at the bottom. I very much like them all in one place. Source control, go. Breakpoints, go. Compile errors, go. Syntax errors. Actually, compile errors might be helpful. Just go back to see what's in the shop. Yeah, actually, you can do that. If you want to see what's in the shop, you can go back. Also, I can also do this. I mean, it's super easy now. There you go. And then you can pause it, and then I can disable it. Yeah, so I built in commands into my live stream overlay, so I have a Stream Deck in front of me. I can press buttons, and then it inputs commands into a text file, and then GameMaker reads, or the live stream overlay reads from the text file. Really cool stuff. Probably why Islands of War hasn't had an update in a couple of weeks. Well, hasn't had a tested version, because I've gotten real distracted. I've gotten real distracted with the overlay. The overlay is super fun. I'm just going to call this SPR. We've done our game options. That's right. I need to test scaling. So one thing that always bothers me, especially after dealing with Islands of War, is scaling. And obviously a black screen. I think that scales correctly. It's got the black bars on the side. It will scale correctly. What I want to do then is I want to create some keyboard shortcuts, some simple keyboard shortcuts. That I really like. Let's drag you out here. Game controller, add event. We want the step event. Let's draw the step event. If keyboard check. Technically, I think I'm allowed to be coding this. Am I allowed to be coding this? I'm not exactly sure. If keyboard, I think I'm allowed to. These are basic scripts. This is basic game setup. If keyboard check VK escape. Oh wait, no, this is actually VK shift. And unfortunately, this game, I'm not sure if I'll make this web playable. Web testing is a little bit hard. The loading time is longer when I test it. So I don't think I'll do this for web. I think we'll do Windows, and then afterwards, if I can't get a web version running, we'll do that. If keyboard check VK shift, and then I'm going to if keyboard. Let's get rid of I've got my book in front of me. We'll get rid of that. If keyboard check. These are going to be all my shortcuts. Pressed. This is going to be ORD. We want F for full screen. Actually, these are common shortcuts that I use for my live stream overlay as well. Window set full. You know what we can do? Since it's such a common script, right? I can just go into my live stream overlay. It's under the game controller. It's literally this. It's literally right here. Full screen, game end, something like that is what I want. Perfect. And then I'll just go over to my recent projects, the 100 min jam. Save change. I shouldn't have save changed it. What will the game be about? I have no idea. The theme hasn't been announced. So no clue. So there we go. Press F to change full screen. Press escape, shift escape to end the game. Simple stuff like that. Also, what I need to do is I need to set up the page. Just make sure that's working. Let us make sure that this works too. Make sure I'm not breaking the game before the jam starts. That would be horrendous. Shift F goes full screen. Shift F and then Shift escape closes the game. Also perfect. I also want, I think for now, that is good. I think I'm going to go ahead and test, because I'll be testing quite a bit. I need to set up a restart function. Restart. So I'll probably comment this out once it's, actually I probably won't comment it out. This is just, yeah, I'll probably not comment this out. Right, let's get the game page set up. So right here we've got 15 minutes. Do we actually have 15 minutes? Oh wow, we've only got 15 minutes before it starts. And some entries, that's what's been in the past. It looks pretty interesting. Actually, let's take a browse through what, whoa, there are some pretty decent games. Okay, wow, that's quite, someone's come up with quite a bit of art for that. Which one was the winner? What were the results? Which one won? The Pack Snake-like game. Ooh, this looks interesting. Okay, look at that. So it looks like Pac-Man, but it's a snake-like game. Okay, so I think visuals don't matter as much just looking at this. I mean, it's cute. And I think the top winners, yeah, the top winners don't exactly have the greatest visuals. So visuals are clearly just out of the question. This is pretty much all about the mechanic. All about the mechanics. Will this game have an end, or will it keep going until you fail? We will see. I think it might just keep going till you fail. It might have an end. Technically, endless are really easy to do because they can just scale up and they can remain fun for a long amount of time. Possibly, yeah, so we might do that. Right. We've also got this, the 10 Squared Game Jam. There is nothing here. We are going to go ahead and edit this. We have cover images that I'll be taking later on. Donation, yeah, if you want to donate, whatever. Details, a game made for the game maker. I don't want to type this out later, and I kind of want to have a decent page when I submit it. Game maker, you know what? I'll just copy this. Copy that or that. You know what? Let's not have that there. I'm just gonna say controls. Oh wait, let's have shortcuts. Since I've already come up with shortcuts. I can't spell right now. Oh no, I'm really nervous about this if you can't tell. Because I want to create something good, and I know I probably won't be able to do it. So shortcuts, let's have you as a heading of some sort. Shortcuts, and then we'll actually have gameplay here. Gameplay. We'll have shortcuts, and then we'll have a space for controls as well. So I'll add that in later, since I'm not gonna have a tutorial. So we're just gonna have shortcuts. Press Shift to access shortcuts. F is full screen. F is full screen. Is it full screen one or two words? I think full screen. And then we have enter is restart, and escape is exit. You know what? I'll just go ahead and write Shift plus F. Shift plus F, Shift plus enter, and Shift plus escape. There we go. Shortcuts. And what else do I want? Comments, whatever. Yeah, I'll change this name once I'm done with it. They said don't name it. They literally, I'm actually surprised. This is kind of funny. Personal favor, please rename your project other than 10 Squared Entry. Got it. Here we go. 10 Squared Entry. Let's save it. Okay, I think that's all set up. 10 Squared Entry, yada yada. Yeah, I'll make the page look pretty once it's done. Water. Water's gonna be really important. Right. What else do I need to add? And prepare for? Tile sets, you know what? We can get rid of that group. I won't need it. Paths. Most likely we will not be using paths. Yep, I've never used paths before. Fonts. Let's get fonts set up. I'm just going to add in, where are my GameMaker Studio 2. I'm just going to add in all my fonts from the livestream overlay. I like those fonts. They're good pixel fonts to use, except they're a little bit small. But I'm just going to grab those fonts because I like them a lot. Oh, I can only do one at a time. Okay, font chat is the most important. Font chat. And I'm just going to call this font normal. That's a good font. We also want to add a font from an existing font. I think font status was my Will Buterin font. So I'm using Free Pixel, which is a really nice font. And I think this is Wellbutrin. Nope, this is also free pixel, but it's bigger. Okay, so I'll call this font large. I'm pretty sure you know what, I can just make my own font here. Font-oriented programming language fastbacks. Oh my goodness, yeah, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Wellbutrin, and I need to find a good font size for this. Anti-aliasing, off. Which was a nice one. I think 15 looked good. I think 15 looked nice. Anti-aliasing, off. And I want to make sure these two are not aliased as well, because that will make things blurry, and we don't want blurry. So I'm going to call this font thick as well, just in case I need a second font. Chances are I won't need a second font. Right. What else am I working? I think that's basically it for it. I might want you know what? I might want a GUI event. I need to test something out. I need to make sure my GUI is scaling correctly. So I'm going to draw set color, C red. And then I'm going to be drawing a rectangle. Draw a rectangle around the entire screen just to make sure everything is scaling up correctly. Draw a rectangle. X1 is 2, 2, and then display width -2, and display height -2. And it's an outline yes, it is an outline. So make sure it's being properly scaled. There's my UI. So all my UI is going to be scaled to those proportions. That looks good. Full screen also looks good. That works. We also, I think I built this game. This game is 16:9 aspect ratio. That should work very nicely. Let's have a global.game mode set up. You know what? I won't set that up yet. That's more gameplay already. I don't need to, I'm not setting up a menu. I'm not setting up stuff like that. So let's save that for the actual. I can comment this out just in case I need it in the future. Other than that, I have literally no idea what we're going to be doing. We'll see. This is going to be fun. I've got my basic underscore sprite. I've got scripts. I've got all of these extra functions. I think we are ready. Well, ready as we'll ever be. I'm not exactly sure how ready that's going to be. But I think we're ready. Make this game involve blocklings. We could use the blocklings as characters, except that would mean blocklings have taken like days for me to create and get the overlay done correctly. So if I want to do blocklings, I don't want to import the code, meaning I'd have to recreate the code from scratch, which I think I can do. I think I'm able to do that. I'm not quite sure what blocklings would do. We don't know. This could be a simple Pokemon fighting game. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Could be a Pokemon fighting game. So, I mean, some ideas I've had like grid-based systems. I think grid-based systems are generally really easy to work with. Especially for a short game jam, grid-based systems are really good. Turn-based, possibly, because only one thing can happen at a time. I've never done a turn-based. Can you post the link to the command stock? Oh, that is right. I copied this one from an older stream, so you do not have the link to the commands. So let me paste that in. I'm not sure if there are any extra commands that I've added. I don't think there are. There shouldn't be. Let's see. Let's go find that over on my second screen. Which is, it's somewhere, my channel. I believe it should be under the last, actually even the faction creature creator, the art one, should have it. No, it doesn't. Wow, so it seems like when I copy these, it doesn't seem to be copying the descriptions of them. This one doesn't have it as well. Wow. Oh wait, no, there's a show more button. Maybe I need to press show more. Here it is. Live stream overlay info. Copy link. Let us edit. I can edit it. It's in frequently asked questions as well, but I realize I do want these on every single one of these. Live stream overlay info is, wow, that's long. I didn't actually want it to be that long. Let's make it shorter. That link is very long. Oh, because it's a YouTube redirect. I see. We don't want a YouTube redirect. We just want a... There we go. Now, if I save this, hopefully, I think it should update the description. You might have to reload the page in order to see it. You might have to reload the page. I think I reloaded the page. Let's see if it shows up. It shows up now. There you go. There is the link to the commands document and everything to do with it. Hey, we've got block links running around. Those are cute. Those are cute. Right, we've got 6 minutes left before the stream. 6 minutes. Let's have a look and see if anyone is... Let's have a look and see if anyone is coming up with anything. Okay. Code must be written during the 100 minutes with the exception of commonly repeated code. I'm assuming all that's commonly repeated code. Hopefully it's commonly repeated code. I think that's commonly repeated. And that's still pretty open to interpretation. Late submissions are not allowed. Okay, that means I have to submit it before 100 minutes are over. Assets are allowed if you own the legal rights to them. Game must run on Windows, HTML5. Teams are not allowed. Oh, teams are not allowed. You can use any engine. I see. Okay, so we've got, has the theme been announced a little bit early? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. I hope so. I hope it's announced just slightly early. Well, we've got 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes before it starts. Shaders. Ooh, actually, no. Actually, there is a shader I want to import. I have a very nice... I think I used it. I don't think Islands of War uses it. What used it? GameMaker Studio 2. I think my Ludum Dare 36 project used it. I believe it's shader white. Yes, shader white. Here it is. What this does is I enable it, and every single color it draws is now white. No, I don't want to update you. Thank you very much. When am I using shader white? Do I use shader white? Please tell me I use shader white here, because I really, really want to use it. It adds a good effect. Like when things get hit or when things take damage, yes, I do use it. Yes, okay, so I can go into my live stream. No, don't save any of my changes. I got a ping from somewhere. Random ping. Oh, GMTK. GMTK stuff. Let's see, I want to add a shader. Create a shader. No, I don't want to create a shader. Delete shader. Go away. I want to add an existing shader from my YouTube streaming version 2.3 shaders. And I think I'm going to rename this to SH White instead of SHD. Rename to SH White. There we go. And we have, I think that's it. That's all we need to do. We've got all our prep out of the way. I'm gonna overdo it. We've got 4 minutes. Man, 3 minutes. It says here 3 minutes. Okay, well, let's just keep refreshing the page until it shows up and reset you. I think what I could do is I could just submit. Nah, I don't think I'll submit a game. I could submit an empty entry here and then fill it in at the end, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure they allow that type of stuff. Open game art. We'll be using free sound for sounds if I need them. GameMaker sounds. We use Ludum Dare sounds. All the sounds that I've come up with. Hopefully I don't have to come up with any new sounds, but depends on the game. I might want some cute sounds. I don't have any cute sounds for blocklings. I have no cute sounds for blocklings. Well, how much time do we have? 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Community, new rule. Can you please include a rule? Oh, that people have to include screenshots. Yeah. Okay, so it's not a requirement, but we need screenshots. We need screenshots of the game while I'm making it. Not while I'm making it, while I'm play testing. I think I have a polished submission. Oh dear, my aircon is doing this thing again. I have a bunch of padding here because my aircon is a little bit leaky today. Just a little bit leaky. Okay, before we do that, hey Siri. Hey Siri. Siri, help me out here. Set a countdown timer for 95 minutes.
Your timer is set for 1 hour and 35 minutes.
Yeah, 95 minutes. 1 hour and 35 minutes. Right. We have Siri set so that it will alert me right when I need to start. I mean, it's right in the middle of when I should be submitting, so That will go off eventually. Let me move you somewhere where I can see you better and where you won't get wet. My beautiful timeline of what I need to happen, of what needs to happen. Probably won't happen. Most likely things won't happen that way. We've got 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, something like that. 58 seconds. You have 100 minutes. Yes, I know. Where's the theme? Theme. I think it might be announced on Discord. Maybe the theme will be time. Maybe. Actually, a theme of time could be fun. Theme of time. Hypothetically, for 60 seconds, we can pretend the theme is time. Oh, someone says 10 seconds. Oh, we've got like, it should be now. Should be now. When are we getting the theme? I think itch.io is a little bit behind, or their seconds are off from seconds. Oh, that's right. I still have my timer going, right? You can see my timer's working. Let's reset my timer. Reset my timer. Did it reset? Please tell me you reset. Yes, you reset. And I shall start my timer pretty much now. I'm going to just start it. I'm just going to wait a couple seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Start my timer now. So my timer at the top is going. It will take us through the different phases that I should be in, which I should possibly be in. But we're not sure. Right. Waiting for the theme. Minus 12 seconds. Keep reloading the page. Keep refreshing the page. Submission in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Theme. Prize. Theme. Theme will be revealed. The theme is defend. Ooh. The theme is defend. Right. The theme is defend. I see. Now, what we could do, defend is the theme. Just the word defend. Like, just defend. Right, let's see. I'm gonna write down defend. You know what? Let's use paint. Not paint 3D, I just want normal paint right now. Paint. I'm using paint 3D quite a bit. Defend. Yes, I'm thinking we could do blockling defense. Defend. Okay, Discord. Thank you very much. You can go away now. Defend. We have Dungeon Pet Scorp, but that's a top-down shooter, right? So no top-down shooter. No platformer. That is our theme. No top-down shooter and no platformer. Those are the restrictions I'm giving myself. Defend. Let's have a look. I'm trying to think of the Illa lore as well. See if we can bring in anything because Illa lore. Let's open the public lore, not my special super secret lore. We have multiple things we possibly could be defending. You know what? So what we could do is okay, so time to throw out ideas. This is a time for bad ideas, right? Idea one. You have a planet, right? This planet is Earth, right? And you're a spaceship. And there are asteroids coming in, except that you can only shoot at that tangent. You can only shoot on the tangent. And so that means that, and I guess it'll be projectile. It could be projectile. We could have lasers, pew pew pew. We could have like triple lasers, stuff like that. So and as the asteroids slowly come in, you kind of have to plan like where's the asteroid coming from. Okay, so the easy one is an asteroid moving. Okay, let's see. An asteroid moving kind of at an easy. I guess asteroids can be moving in all sorts of shapes. If it's moving there, let's say it's here, you shoot, you have to hit it. I think that could work if we make the asteroids really big, it'd be easy. We can make it endless. Possibly we could have, this could be, I mean, theoretically, we could have the cortex, or we could have these giant floating rocks that are falling from the sky and you're defending. And maybe this is the reason the cortex exploded. It's because meteor showers. I'm just thinking on the fly here. SMP is probably going, meteor showers? What on earth? That's not what we talked about. That's one idea. So idea one is an asteroid defense. Possible, that's very possible to do in 100 minutes. Right, let's move on to idea two. That's idea one. Idea two, I see swirl op defense. Defend the swirl ops. Okay, Okay, so the problem is I can't draw. Drawing is going to be the hardest part for the Swirlop defense. Spaceships, asteroids, easy peasy. I got those. Swirlops, you didn't say on what Earth. Is this Illa? Actually, yeah, I think this idea is really cool. Defending Swirlops, we could, okay, tower defense. Let's go tower defense, right? You have a grid. You have, okay, it's a grid. Let's just quickly draw a grid. You have Swirlops over here. Let's say Swirlops are at the bottom. These are what you're trying to defend. They're just circles. Let's say we build, so then enemies are coming. That requires pathfinding. See, tower defense requires pathfinding. I do not want to deal with pathfinding in 100 minutes. So actually, pathfinding, relatively easy, but there could be some problems with it. If you block off every single one of them, then if you, let's say you block off every single one, then it's going to, I don't know how that's going to work. So tower defense is a no-go. We need to come, if we want to defend the Swirlops, we're going to need to come up with a different type of defend the Swirlops. If we have a, let's say we have a, you see, anything I do top down, anything top down is going to be hard with collisions. So, right, let's backtrack a little bit, because anything I do is going to need to be on a grid, because grids are very easy to handle collisions. I don't have to deal with, Dungeon Pet Escort had this problem. Dungeon Pet Escort, you had enemies that they just wouldn't bump into each other, and that made things annoying. That's why the blocklings on your screen don't bump into each other, because I haven't figured it out yet, and I'm not going to figure it out in the next hour. So let's say we have a grid, right? So grid-based system where, let's say that this is your playable character, and you are trying to move around, and okay, so let's say you have a, I mean, it could be Dungeon Pet Escort, but a turn-based Dungeon Pet Escort. So you have your Swirlop here, that's you. You have these X dudes, and these guys are coming for your Swirlops. And I mean, you know Islands of War collisions, they're awful. So I really don't want to have to deal with the awfulness of my amazing physics calculations. So you defend the Swirlops. How exactly do you defend you? I have no idea. You attack them, you hack and slash them, you shoot them, but turn-based is a little bit hard. You know what we could do? Actually, okay. Blockling card game. A card game, I've never done a card game. A card game is not happening in, okay, Blockling, okay, let's go with it. Defend. Blockling card game, right? You have your, that's not really defense, though. I mean, if we have a creature here, I'm just going to draw my bunny Blockling because I absolutely like it. Here's a Swirlop. Oh man, that face. Let's not give him. So here's our dude, right? And then we have a bunch of cards that we can possibly give him. And then we have our enemy, which is some giant angry monster dude. I did not give him teeth at the bottom, but that doesn't really matter, right? You get the point. Giant angry monster dude. Right, there we go, giant angry monster dude, and then he's attacking your dude, and so what you need to do is you need to be the little hero and you need to save him. Yeah, possibly not. What is are the when is no thank you? What is the commands? Check in the Google Doc. So far my favorite one is this one, because I love space. And this is the easiest to do. I don't have to deal with extra game mechanics. We can have what other things can we do? We could have, if we wanted to, we could put Swirlops on here. No, but then asteroids shooting, collisions, more stuff. I think this is our best idea, where you're rotating around this planet. You can speed up, you can slow down. I guess speeding up would increase the size of your orbit. Slowing down, yeah, speed up, slow down. These asteroids are coming in. If you crash into it, you lose. I mean, I guess, okay, let's see. Let's make a new one. Let's make a new, don't save you. Let's say that I just want to get the size. I want to have, let's resize you into pixels, let's say 360, and don't maintain the aspect ratio. Horizontal is 640 and the vertical is 360. This is the size of our game, right? So if our game is this size exactly, how big do I want every single element? I'm doing astronomy in uni? No. I'm assuming you meant astronomy and not astrology, because those are two very different things. Let's say that this is the size of our planet. That's a very big planet. No, we want a smaller planet. We want a smaller planet here. We have our spaceship. We want a very visible spaceship. Spaceship needs to be big. Spaceship is rotating around the planet. That looks about right. Then we have asteroids coming in. We can have smaller asteroids. We can have bigger asteroids. We can have Earth-ending asteroids. They can be on fire. They can be moving faster or slower. Cortex sprite from the test versions are not canon. Yeah, no, it's not really canon. We can have our pretty Earth. This is a Earth pre-Cortex explosion. I think I can recycle some good assets that I've used before. You have a spaceship. What we can also do? Could we have upgrades? Forget upgrades. Let's not have upgrades. And you shoot a laser, and it gets harder and harder because asteroids are coming in. There are more and more asteroids. And okay, so your lasers will be firing in a constant line. I think we can do this. I think this is the best chance we've got for defend. I think this is the best chance we've got. What is my time looking like? It is 5:40. It's about time to be working on the core gameplay. So I think this works the best. This is a decent idea, doable in 100 minutes. Let's go. So, I might figure out the lore another time. Let's have create an object. This is going to be our, so let's get rid of my thing. I need to type really fast. Object planet. This is what we're going to be saving. We are going to also have a object. I'm going to call this object player. I'm also going to have create another object. Create object. This is going to be the parent for asteroid. Could we have different size asteroids? This is just going to be par asteroid. We could also have cloaked asteroids. That could be fun. That could be, so there's plenty of mechanics I can play with here. Orbiting a planet, shooting lasers. I mean, it's great. Right, let's get our sprites done. I'm gonna call this sprite. Edit, sprite planet. And I'm mainly doing this for sizing purposes. So image, I want to resize you to, I think 64 by 64 is good for a planet. I'll later be drawing the sprites in the polish phase or something like that. So there's our planet, and that gives us a hitbox. I did not draw that correctly. We do this. Ta-da! That is the size of our planet. So if that's a planet, our spaceship is going to be ridiculously large. Actually, this kind of reminds me of, have you seen Warbital? I saw Wacky Cast. He used to stream. He used to play the game quite a bit. He played Warbital, I think. And this kind of reminds me of Orbital in that you have things orbiting around each other. Everyone gangster to the asteroids start using cloaking technology. Yeah, SPR planet, SPR spaceship. Edit image, and I want this to be reasonably sized. I'm going to resize you. Image resize you to, I'll say 32 by 32. Apply. So now you're 32 by 32. Let's just draw this as our spaceship. Something like that. And then I'm going to erase. Bam, bam. Remove colors, remove this, or fill, I don't know, just erase that part, and draw wings, bam, 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 ta-da, that's a spaceship, deal with it. We want our spaceship to be orbiting from the middle. Our planet also wants to be in the middle. Let's change this to middle center. Let's get an asteroid. How big is an asteroid going to be? Is an asteroid killer asteroid? Size of the planet. Makes sense, right? SPR asteroid small. Let's get a small asteroid. So small, I think small asteroids are going to be the hardest to deal with. Also, we could have asteroids that break up into smaller asteroids. Man, I'm loving this idea already. Asteroid. Bam. Ta-da. Perfect. See, I mean, asteroids are easy to make. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. I agree. Planet. Drop our planet in. And I need to create an object. And this is going to be object asteroid small, and I'm going to make your parent par asteroid. We are going to make asteroid small your sprite. We are going to make your parent. You don't need a sprite. Player is going to be object spaceship. Right. Let's go ahead and let us go into our room game. I'm going to be putting a planet. I'm going to be putting a player. And the first thing we want to do is our planet, add event create, is going to need to be, let's see, global, no, x equals display width divided by 2, and y equals display height divided by 2. So that will center it, which makes everything all nice and fancy. And then our player needs some variables. Our player needs a radius. equals, let's say, let's have a radius minimum equals 0, radius max. Actually, we don't really need to, okay, physics, technically changing your speed, changing your radius will change how long it takes through a revolution. So I'll just do radius minimum. Radius maximum is, I don't know, let's say 128. Actually, let's make this 64 so I can test it. I'll also be running the game very little. Radius equals radius min equals, I think I have an average function or a mean function. Hello? Yes, I have a mean of radius min and radius max. Radius max, right. What I also want to do is I want to get a speed equals 10. And that is going to be, actually, this is our angular speed. So angular speed equals 10. Should not be angular speed. This should be linear speed. I'm just going to call this speed equals 5 for now. Let's call this speed equals 5. I did not check to make sure my game's running at 60 frames per second. It is running at 60 frames a second. All my calculations need to be based off that. Add event, step. Let's have our angle equals I random range. I'm just going to give myself a random angle from 0 to 360. Random function does not work anymore for those of you typing it in the chat. I don't think. And then we're going to do x equals point. I'm glad I came up with these functions. Point, rotate. Oh, it's rotate, point, rotate around point, rotate around. I was working on this yesterday. Point to rotate x. It's going to be our, actually, we don't need that. X equals the length. Length or x. The length is going to be our radius and the angle. Simple. So our x and our y is going to be set to that. X, y is going to be length or y. Then we also need to change our angle with respect to time. So angle is going to be plus equals our speed, which actually this should be angular speed, but we'll just do this for now. To start off, we are going to want to teleport as well. We are going to want to, actually, I'm going to call this a function update position. I'm really glad I'm using GameMaker because I can do functions like 2.3 update position. And we are going to do this so that I can put this in here, and then I can just call update position when it gets created. And we can copy you, and in here we update your position again. And when I run you, guess what we've got? We've got magic. It's not rotating on the right spot. This is going to be x equals, let's have a display width divided by 2 plus this. I did not offset it. And this is going to be display height over 2 divided by this. Right. I have until 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. That's 15 minutes to come up with a core gameplay. Right. What's this looking like? This is looking nice. This is looking nice. It's looking nice. Very, very cool. Update position is also going to update the image angle. Image angle equals its direction. Let's say we're rotating this. Are we rotating this counterclockwise or clockwise? Let's rotate you leftwise, which means my image angle, it is very fast. Yes, I realize that. My speed of 5 is 5 degrees per second, which we're going to fix. We're going to do some math to figure out the angular speed so you can increase the radius. It'll slow you down, speed you up, and stuff like that. That wasn't the asteroid, that was the player. Image angle equals the, I guess it's the angle minus 90 or something like that. Nope, that's backward. It's angle plus 90, but I won't test it out again. That's a really big spaceship. That's a really, really big spaceship. Sizing wise, I think, okay, well, let me get a game controller. I'm going to step. Actually, I'm going to move you off that. I'm going to move you to a begin step. Add event, step, begin step. Nope, add step, begin step, so that this isn't a separate event. Game controller, step, begin step. That way I can also do normal things in the step event. So if random chance, this is just going to be our spawning script right now, 0.01. Then I'm going to spawn instance, create depth. We are going to spawn you at You know what? I do need a variable. I need a variable. I'm going to call this macro center x equals display width divided by 2. I need to parenthesize these, and I don't need an equal sign. And then I need a macro center y equals display height divided by 2. Because I feel like I'm going to be referring to the center quite a bit. I'm going to be referring to the center quite a bit. Object planet, I want to open object player as well. So this is going to now be center x, and this is going to be center y. Yep, the center is going to be referenced quite a lot. So we have update position in our planet, x equals center x, y equals center y. Game controller, don't need to do anything there. Game controller does need to do something. Instance create depth. This is going to be length. Oh no, this is going to be the center x plus lengther x, which just gets the x component of something, which is the length is going to be irandom. Actually, the length is going to be, if our width is 640, that means that if our width is our screen width is 640, that means half of that is going to be 300 and, is it 360? What's 640? 640 divided by 2 is 320. That's right. So 320. So I think we can spawn these at 400, and irandom range 0 to 360, and we're going to have a problem because I need to do var angle equals irandom range. We need to spawn them both at the same angle, or else it's going to give me all sorts of wonky results. And we're going to copy u, center x, center y equals lengther y, 400 at our angle that we've specified. Depth is going to be 0. Object is going to be objects, asteroid small, ta-da! And I need to set my par asteroid add event create. We're going to set our speed equals, I don't know, 2, 3. What is our direction? And I want to use built-in variables. I don't have to define this. Can you control your ship? Probably by varying your speed, but you're gonna be going around in circles. You're not gonna be able to fly wherever. That's the limiting factor. That's what will make the game fun. Direction equals point direction x, y, object planet dot x, and object planet dot y. That should give us asteroids spawning into the center of the planet. They're not colliding at it yet. There we go. How's that for basic game mechanic? Sizing wise, planet is big. Planet is very big. Also, I don't like how it looks. I very much do not like how it's looking. I'm not a big fan of how it looks when it's, oh, this is to do with scaling again. Oh, I'm really not a fan of, it's very choppy. I mean, I guess it has a pixel art feel, it has a game jam feel, but it's not gonna look very pretty. And I really want this to look, okay, so let's go ahead and, this is what I was worried about. Let's go ahead and let's say, what's 640 times 3? Times 3 is 1920. Let's go ahead and set this into HD. 1920 by, I believe it's 1080. And oh, seems pretty hard. Yeah, this is gonna be it'll start off slower. I'm not dealing with the balance just yet. 1920 by 1080. We are going to start this game in full screen. So I'm going to go into my game settings, game options. I think most people own an HD display. I think it will be fine. Allow the window resize. Start in full screen. Okay. I think this will be fine for most people. Yeah, I think that will look better, especially if we can use larger assets. We can make things look actually somewhat more decent, even though that's already scope creep because it's already larger. If I scale you down, my biggest concern is when I scale you down, you won't. Yeah, it still looks just as fine. At this point, we'll take it. At this point, we'll take it. I need a sip of water. Right. I have 8 more minutes. 100 minutes is not a long time. Not a long time indeed. Right. Let us get our game controller to spawn them correctly. So that means we can make everything bigger. Since I'm running in, so okay, we can make everything bigger. So I'll have var distance equals irandom range. We'll say from 1920 divided by 2, let's say 1,000 to 100. We can also have waves. You know what? We can even have waves. We can have aliens attacking. You know, like the space racer, right? You weren't expecting a giant alien to shoot you. That's fun. That's very fun. And you have to change your distance based on lasers flying around and slow up and speed up and slow down. Let's see. Center X. Physics is not gonna work. I'm just doing a brief rundown of how the physics. It's not right at all. Controls. Left click for shooting. I say W for speeding up, S for slowing down. Speeding up increases your radius, and slowing down decreases your radius. How's it looking? Are any of them spawning? None of them are spawning on any visible portion of my screen, which is exactly what I want. Planet, edit image. We are going to image, resize you. You are going to be 256 by 256. So that means that the minimum radius of my spaceship needs to be like 260, I believe, just to give it some breathing room so you're not flying too close to the planet. SPR planet is that, and we're gonna make you in the middle center. Ooh, you're nice and big now. Player, create. Minimum radius is going to be 260. Your maximum radius, let's say 340. Let's see how that works. Let's say speed. Let's set a speed minimum equals 0. No, speed minimum equals 0.5. Speed maximum equals 2. And what we will also do is we will do, okay, so let's do if, I'll use W and S for now. If keyboard check, ORD W, you know what, might as well support arrow keys as well. If keyboard check ORD W or keyboard check, VK up. And then we're just gonna copy it. Actually, let's do speed plus equals 0.1, I guess. That's our acceleration. And, oh, actually, no. We want this to be our, yeah, speed plus equals 0.1 and our radius. How do I want to do this? I want the radius, I want the speed and the radius to scale. So, right, so instead of that, we're actually going to set our percent equals 0.5, right? If I update my position, this is going to be center, length, or X. The radius, actually, we don't need a radius. We don't even need a current radius. And we don't need a current speed. This radius is actually going to be, so actually I'll do var radius equals the radius maximum minus the radius minimum, which gives us the total distance times, divided by, that's the radius total. So then it's going to be percent times this, I believe, percentage times the maximum radius. Oh, that's right. And then we need to add the radius minimum back in. Math. This is just y equals mx plus b. Yeah, that's bmx or dx. For those of you who like math. Angle equals the speed. Actually, we don't have an angle. Oh wait, that's right. We have a speed though. So, our speed is going to be. Actually, let's actually put in our radius, and radius equals 0. And our, I don't like that. I don't like the way I'm doing that. Radius, I think our angle, because our angle needs to change based on our speed. So actually, it's actually speed. So yeah, let's set a speed equals the mean of speed min and speed max. And then we'll do the same for radius. Radius minimum, radius maximum. We do that, so that way we can copy this out. So our radius and our angle. So when I increase u, I'm going to function update velocity. This is going to update our speeds. And this is going to be, we're going to update the radius. We're also going to update our speed based on the angle. No, we're just going to update our speed. Speed equals the speed minimum. This is the speed maximum, something like this, function update velocity. So we're going to actually, we don't need this, and we don't need, we do need those. And I'm just going to set them to 0 because they're going to be reset anyway. They're going to be reset when I update velocity. And then I update the position, radius equals 0. Here I'm going to update velocity, can't spell. Speed is going to increase by 0.1, but it's going to be clamped, speed plus 0.1. Actually, let's call this, actually, no, it's not. This is going to just be percent plus equals clamp percent plus 0.1. Who is the red? I'm the red. Percent plus 0.1 from 0 to 1. Yes, I'm the very, very fancy red guy. So W speeds you up, and S or VK down slows you down. It's minus 0.1. Here we go. This should work. This should give us speed and velocity. Right. So I can slow down. I can speed up. Okay, the speeds are way too drastic, but I think you get the point. Also, the radius needs to be halved. So 260 divided by 2, 260 divided by 2. I actually have a calculator right here. TI is 130, and this is going to be 130. Let's do 250. Speed from 0.5 seems a little bit slow. 0.5, is 0.5 a little bit slow? Let's do 0.5 to 1. Let's see about that. Right. So as you increase your speed, okay, so it's very fast. Oh, and it's also clipping. So instead of 130, let's say 150. Let's say plus 0.01. So you don't increase so fast. Something like this. As you go out, you increase your speed. The maximum radius needs to be faster as well. Something like that. That's cool. That's cool. You can fly. So the closer you are to the planet, I think, okay, the faster you go, I'm not exactly sure how the physics work on this. But I think I do want some extra radius. This looks good. This looks good. You can go out to speed things up, and you can come in to slow things down. So it's mostly managing your speed. Mostly managing your speed. I think the speed, the minimum speed is a little bit too slow. Let's have 0.6 to point. Let's have 0.75. Should not be working on game balance just yet, but we are. Right. Out. In. There we go. That works. That works. You can go out. You can go in. Deadly lasers. Create a sprite. Create sprite. SPR laser. And I'm going to make you, I think I have laser sprites already. I'm just going to make you a really, really long white beam. And we are going to make you shoot from, let's have you shoot from the base, shoot from the tip, shoot from the base. Just like that. We are also going to have create object. This is going to be par damage. So this is going to be par player damage. Anyway, this is just going to be the player's damage stuff. And I'm going to create a new object. It's going to be object laser. And the laser is going to have laser sprite and do laser stuff. So it's going to have a speed, speed equals 10. Right, now we need to start getting into health stuff. Planet. Ooh, I need a sip of water. We need to get into health stuff. It's 6 o'clock. I should be into adding gameplay. I have 20 minutes. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes left. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes left. Not a lot of time. This is a fast game jam. It's a fast game jam. I think this works. I think the design of this is good. It's a simple design. It's doable in the amount of time given. Planet. Let's get shooting lasers, right? If keyboard check press, I need cooldowns, right? I need cooldowns. How are we doing cooldowns? If keyboard check pressed, possibly we could set an energy system. Not sure how hard that's gonna be. Possibly an energy system. Destroying asteroids gives you energy. Missing them, well, doesn't give you any energy, obviously. If keyboard check pressed, this is actually if keyboard check VK space, and alarm 1. Oh wait, or this is going to be our firing, or mouse check button pressed. Or this is going to be mouse check v. Oh, or do you? No, it's MB left. MB left. And this is going to be end alarm 0 equals -1. So that's our alarm 0. We haven't set it up, but that's going to be our cooldown. We're going to instance create depth. And we're going to create it at x, y. We're going to create the depth +1, which means it'll be behind us, and object laser. And I want to say with this. Ooh, I did not put that in correctly. With this, I'm going to set your image angle equals other.image angle, and your direction. Actually, we should do direction. And our image angle equals direction. There we go. So now I have shooting lasers. Except alarm 0 is always -1, so I can shoot quite a bit. I also want to check for this, if just that. And I want to make your speed a little bit faster. Our lasers are looking good. Oh wait, nope. Asteroid speed needs to be slower. Even slower. Game controller. I need to have my spaceship alarm 0 set up. Spaceship alarm 0. So we're going to do alarm 0 equals, let's say we can fire every 10 seconds, every 10 frames. That's 6 times a second. Let's actually make that 20. Alarm 0 equals 20, so that will count down naturally. Here we go. Pew, 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 pew. Does that work? I feel like we might need... Okay, how hard is it to hit one of these? I think I need to speed up, and then this is going to be a really hard game. Because you can only shoot tangential. So if I want to hit that dude, I think I'm able to hit... There right now a lot of asteroids. I need to target one. And then... Okay, so I missed that one. Asteroids need to move a lot slower. I think it's possible asteroids could be bigger. Because... Oh, this is going to be really hard. And lasers need to move faster. Lasers need to move a lot faster. Speed equals, I don't know, 20. Let's double the speed of that. Let's also half the speed of asteroids. Asteroids are already like 1. The speed of 1, I believe. Speed of 2. So if we make you a speed of 1. Let's also have per asteroid. Let's create your HP equals health is 1. And I'm going to also say damage laser. Laser damage equals 1. And when I collide, where's my laser? Laser, get over here. Laser, player, go away for now. Laser, add event. When I collision with my asteroid, I'm going to, with other, which is our collision object. Oh wait, no, it's actually just other.hp. So this is the asteroid's health minus equals the damage. I'm actually going to do with other. And we'll actually set up a function for this. Per asteroid is going to have a function. Damaged. Deal damage. Or damage self. Or damage. I'm just going to call this damage. I'm not sure. It's damage a function? I think it's just... Yeah, I think I can do... it's a little funky. I'll just call this deal damage. And this is going to be amount. And this is going to be HP minus equals amount. And then if HP is less than 0, is less than or equal to 0, that's right, less than or equal to 0, then we want to instance destroy. Something like that. Deal damage isn't called, that's fine. Laser. With other, we can do with other. Ooh, this is gonna be funky. Var damage amount. I'll just call this var amount equals damage, and then with other. So storing in a local variable for me to use, we can deal damage, and I believe that should work, unless I misspelled something in my asteroid. Deal damage amount, that should be highlighted. Right, we also have lasers now being able to collide with our... Okay, there we go. That's lasery. I think, oh, that was close. Oh, so the farther away they are, okay, let's start speeding up to get back to it and slow down. There we go, I hit it. Nice. My laser isn't destroyed just yet. This is going to be such a hard game. This is going to be a real challenge to play. There we go. Oh, man. Yeah, okay. I can, if I see one, I can possibly hit it, but, oh, this is hard. And then we have them coming back out. Actually, what's stopping me from just shooting all the time? Okay, so I do need to, I think what I want to do is I want to make my cooldown a little bit faster so that you can shoot multiple lasers really quickly. But also have a bunch of energy. And destroying an asteroid replenishes your energy, stuff like that. Let's have a look. Asteroid. No, we have speed of 1. Speed of 1 is already a little bit too fast. I think a speed of half is better. And then our laser is going to... Should lasers destroy themselves? Let's say no. Let's say no, they don't destroy themselves for now. That'll make it a lot easier to, like, combo. They're all traveling in from the center. Yeah, okay. We could also have asteroids that are going to miss as well. That are just there. They're like super tanky. Okay, I've got some good ideas. They're super tanky. They're meant to destroy. They're meant to just tank stuff, but they won't ever hit. They won't ever hit your Earth or whatever planet this is. Right. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Not a lot of time left. 1 hour left. Whew. What do I want? Laser damage. Player, cooldowns, that's right, cooldown time, firing rate. Let's make you 5, so you can fire a bunch at the same time. There we go, you can fire a burst, a nice burst, that you can try to get it hit. Also there's pre-firing. There we go, yeah, you can definitely hit that. And I'm not sure if you should be moving slower. Okay, slower needs to be a lot slower, and faster needs to be faster. That way you have good. Okay, so speed maximum is 1.5, but your maximum radius is going to be like 300. Minimum speed is going to be even slower. Something like that. So you can slow down quite a bit when you want to aim at something. Should you have a targeting laser as well? Like a targeting laser might help as well. Player. Like just the guide as well. Just so you can see where you're going to be shooting. I think that might help. Add event, draw. Draw GUI, draw. And this is going to be draw self first. Draw set color. White. And this is draw line, X, Y, from, actually I want this below yourself. X, Y, length, X. Different weapons. I don't think I'll have enough time for different weapons. We'll see if I have time for weapons. Length, let's say 1,000. Image angle. And then I copy this. Ooh. Really messing up here. Length Y of this. I think that will give you a better indication of what you'll be hitting as well. And that's not at all what I expected. Something's wrong with you. Draw a line from XY to X and Y, and this is the length, and this is the angle. Oh, that's right. Actually, this is just the... what's wrong with this? Wait, why is it not drawing that correctly? The X position and the Y position. Is it X plus this? I think it might be. I think that might be the issue. If it's not, then I have a real problem with drawing a line. Oh, I've got a real problem with drawing this line. It might be, no, if our image angle, oh, it might be image angle minus 90 or something like that, or plus 90, because things were messed up from our sprite. Possibly, I'm not sure. Might be plus 90. Hopefully it's plus 90. Maybe it's minus 90. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing at this point. How come it's not fixed? How come you're not fixed? The direction is fixed. How come my image angle is not fixed? Image angle is moving. Draw at x plus 1,000. Okay, my second position is off. Oh, this is also x. I think I found the issue. I think I found the issue. There we go. And you need to be rotated 90 degrees to the left, so you're actually just image angle, meaning you're good. We have a giant laser thing that we can kind of shoot lasers on. At least it'll tell us where it's gonna hit approximately. So if I click right when it shoots, yeah, there we go. That laser definitely helps. That laser definitely helps me out. Because they're all rotating towards the center, so meaning as long as that laser hits, I will be hitting it. Wow, slow is not slow enough, actually. And fast is, well, fast is. I think I need to speed up and slow down a tad bit faster. So let's double the speed of that. Just get the mechanics of this. I also want I don't want you to be so obvious. Right, I think that is our base game mechanic. That is our base game mechanic. We've got that going. We've got lasers. Yeah, something like this. Something like this, where you can speed up and then slow down. Yeah, I think this works. Ooh. Also, you're orbiting very fast. You're orbiting very, very quickly. And then we'll have generous hitboxes. I like this. And perfect. Okay, energy. We need an energy system. A simple energy system. Game controller, player, create. Let's say energy max equals, let's say 20. What's the size of the planet? I don't know. It's a planet. Energy max equals 20. Energy equals 20, and then energy. You know what? We'll just hard code a bunch of this. Alarm, actually, energy cooldown equals every. Actually, we'll just do energy. What is this called? This is energy regen equals 0.1. 0.1 times 60 means you are getting 6 per second, which means if I do this, that 0.01 times 60 means you're getting 0.6 a second. That works better. Energy regen equals 0.01. So that way, when I do shooty, energy, I can only shoot under certain conditions. And energy, actually, this is the floor of energy, is greater than 0. Floor of energy, if it's 1, yeah. Then we do energy minus, that consumes our energy, and we have next energy regeneration as well. What is that doing? Oh, that's doing stuff. Then energy plus equals energy regen. Oh wait, we actually want it to be equals the minimum of energy plus energy regen, and then energy max. Something like this. So I can shoot a bunch, but then I can't shoot a lot. So shoot. And something's wrong. Let's draw how much energy we've got. Object player. Where's our player? Player. Our draw event. I want you to be actually. Let's just log it. I can just log it for now. C log energy. I can see if it's going down, if it's going up. Reuse the energy sprite. Let's do this. Close you. Your energy is, whoa, off the charts. What is wrong with you? Energy regen is 0.1. Oh, it's energy. Oh, energy, it's not relative. Energy equals. I see, that's the issue. So I can shoot a bunch, and then I stop shooting and have to recharge. Actually, that recharge is very penalizing. That's 1 a second. Ooh. That recharge needs to be like tripled or something. So 0.03 times 60 is, so you get 1.8 back a second. Let's say actually this is 1 divided by 2. Wait, no, that's not right. 1 divided by 120? What is that? 1 divided by 120 is point, oh wait, never mind. Let's just stick with 0.04. I can't math right now. That works. We can reuse, what's the size of the planet? Oh, planet sprite size is 256. So you want to be saving your energy in order to hit these. I believe it's time. That's right, we need health. We need the planet health. I'd say 10 health is good. Planets, object planets. Where's our planet? Object planet. HP equals 10. And I want to deal damage. Actually, let's have game modes. We need game modes now. Global.game mode equals. Actually, let's just set the game difficulty. Difficulty equals 1. So this number is slowly going to go up. If this number equals 0, that means the game is over, and that means that we can initiate the start of a new game. So global.game difficulty equals 1. Planet. Let's have a look. So this game difficulty is going to increase. It's going to affect spawning speed, other things as well. Global.game difficulty, let's see, is 1. Nope, I want to function deal damage amount. This is HP minus equals amount, and if HP is less than or equal to 0, then we want to global.game difficulty equals 0. That's going to do that, and we are also going to instance if not instance exists obj game over. I'm just going to call this the over controller. So we're already working on the polish as well. So you know the time that you see up at the top. Oh wow, hey look, I'm actually supposed to be almost done with gameplay. Ow, my head. If it's not exist. So actually, yeah, we're working on polish right now. So I'll give me some extra time for gameplay at the end. Again, once I get into this jam, the plan goes out the window. Instance create depth over object over controller, which I haven't created yet. Over controller, instance create depth object over controller at, oh wait, no, it's first x 0 0, doesn't matter where I create this, depth and object over controller. Let's create that object now. Create object obj over controller. And I'm going to, it's just going to say like game over. It'll tell you your score. It will forget high scores. So just game over, tell you your score and stuff like that. That works. Over controller, make sure our planet is, yep, those functions are defined. And then I need to spawn, oh well, we'll forget making the planet explode. We'll just do this, so. Yeah, something like this. Something like this works. I think I still need to be able to speed up and slow down a lot faster. It needs to be tight. Where is it? Where is it? Or possibly we could, instead of health, we could have defense systems. Actually, you know what? Forget that. Forget defense systems. Feature creep. Let's say that we go over 0.3, so we zoom in and out even faster. Our planet. Let's also draw. Okay, let's get it looking like space as well. This is ready. This is in polish. Let's get the visuals looking nice and dandy. Right, black. we have our, I'm assuming that's that, and then we've got that. We want basic star background of some sort, maybe. Save that for later. Let's get our spaceship and our planet in order. Planet. I believe I can, I need to take a dump through my files and see. Islands of War main, see if I still have, actually let's go onto my Mac. Islands of War Mac, let's see if I still have any of the assets I drew. World, do I have a planet? No, I don't have a planet. Where are my planets? Where are my planets? Oh no, where are my planets? I do not, okay, you know what we can do? We're gonna have to do this from scratch again. Let's get a green planet. And I think I'll just be using GameMaker's built-in stuff here. Because I kind of like it. We only want to draw on this for now. Let's get a blue planet first. Is that a good watercolor? Yes, I believe so. And let's get a nice land color. This is a decent land color. Let's do a nice big land mass here. Nope. How come that fill tool is funny? That fill tool is not filling what I thought it would fill. It's doing it all fill. Okay, well, we'll just draw a land mass here. Let's also draw another land mass here. And then something like that. I think it needs more, I think it needs smaller. I think I'm gonna use a smaller brush and then draw a little bit more funny land masses. There we go. And what is wrong with my fill tool? Am I doing it wrong? Layers? Maybe my selection is messing with it? I think my selection might be messing with the fill tool. Yes, my selection was messing with the fill tool, which is strange. Anyway, let's get a darker. We need a darker color for our ocean first. Right, I can't read the chat. Let's go read the chat. Is there already a shop? No, there is a shop. Here you go. There's a shop. And we will continue to draw this. Something like this, maybe. Get the shore lines going. Okay. Actually, we do want rivers too. We want rivers in here. Where could I put a river or something? Put that like that. Let's also get another deeper color. Technically, could I have reused this? I think I want to draw everything in this jam. Everything I make is going to be except sound. I think sound is the exception that I'll make. Is that sound is not going to be drawn in this jam, but everything else might be. Let's get a nice beach color. That's a cool color. Actually, the default colors are really nice. Let's get a cool beach color going like this. That's a little bright though. I think I'll darken it a little bit. Get beaches, big brush, so I can overlay it, kind of like this. Yep, there's a shop. And something like that. Maybe we do this next. And it doesn't exactly have to be the entire, I mean, not everything is going to be not everything's going to have a beach. We'll also get let's get some darker areas here. Possibly like this. I mean, something like that, maybe. Ooh. That darker areas like this, darker area like this. Is that a good world? That's pretty good. Maybe some gray cliffs. Yes, I agree. Let's get some gray cliffs. Let's get some cliffs going on here. Something like this. And then what we can do is we can make this into like a mountain of some sort. Because what we can do is it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. We can actually come out a little bit, kind of to show that it's not completely circular. And that's what I did with the other one, is that I went ahead and I went over it just a little bit, made it not completely circular. So all of you people who like perfect circles can feel what it's like to not have a perfect circle. It adds a little bit of life. It's that this world isn't perfectly round. Something like that. There. Oh, Actually, oceans should be perfectly circular, but whatever. Oceans should, if everything, oceans should be the most circular thing. Oh well, too late to fix that. Ooh, too big. I'm probably spending way too much time on this, but this is the centerpiece. This, and so I'm working on art right now. We also need to get sound. It is 6:30. Ooh, yeah, we already need to be in the polish. This is already kind of polish phase. This is polish phase. I want to get gray. I want to get a lighter gray as well. Light gray, kind of to show that it is a mountain, and I use the pick tool again. Smaller brush. So that's a mountain there, something like that. I think that's a good planet. Ooh, that actually looked a lot nicer. We actually want a separate. We want another green. We want a slightly not so green shade of green, or a slightly darker shade of green, a lighter shade of green. Something like that. So that something to balance between the two, and then I'll go ahead and round that out. We'll put another patch here. Yeah, there we go. This is working. And I think I have to stop soon. I think I'm gonna have to stop soon. Here we go. That's a good planet. Actually, that's a really cool looking planet. Sand. That's right. I'm going to need to put sand dots. Because sand dots are cool. Let's actually do this, and then I will. Ooh, how am I doing this? I think what I want to do is I want to put a bunch of dots in this area, then copy it. Ooh, that's not right. I'm gonna copy this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm going to be able to do this. There we go. Speedy sand. Cool, huh? I really like this feature in GameMaker that you can copy areas and then use them as a... There we go. I mean, there's similarities, but whatever. Ta-da, there's a planet. Nice. Spaceship time. Spaceship. For this one, I think I am actually going to be using... Ooh, there's our live stream tool. I think I'm actually going to be using the Mac because I can draw a lot better on the Mac. Or you know what, actually? You know what? I've got the perfect spaceship for this. I have got the perfect spaceship for this. Where are my live streaming tools? Yes. I actually have a spaceship already that I've made before. So forget the fact that I said I was going to do art previously. I need to find it first. Spaceship. I've done a bunch of spaceship games in the past. Islands of War, Mac. Nope, I want GameMaker on my Mac. Space Racer? I think Space Racer actually had a good spaceship. Objects, Sprite somewhere. Sprite, player. Layers. This is a spaceship. Actually, that looks pretty good. I like it. Middle center. And we actually want to rotate you 90 degrees. Or we don't have to. We can just keep you like that. And I will have to offset you manually. Image angle equals angle. So let's just see how this looks. Okay, that works. Oh, I'm supposed to be... I see. My laser is now drawing incorrectly. Where's my laser? Assets. Player. Draw. Here it is. Laser needs to be image angle plus 90 now. Yep, the spaceship does look pretty cool. XY. I also don't want to be logging things anymore. I saw that. No need for that. Let's get I actually have asteroids in here too. Perfect. I've got asteroids. Sprites. That saves a bunch of time. Layers. This one. Ta-da! Asteroid. And let's duplicate you. SPR asteroid. Large. And then I think I might need a third asteroid. We also have a mothership that we could spawn. I mean, this is just a recycle of all of the Space Racer stuff. Here's a big asteroid. let's see what this looks like. And my lasers is still being created. Oh, okay, those asteroids are way too small. So I think large is gonna need to be the default. So delete you. Oh, actually, we'll just go ahead and import you. So that is the default then. And then our large one needs to be even larger than that. So let's do so spaceship. What I also want to do is I want to move you up a little bit since you're not completely centered. We have 40 minutes left. Lasers are drawn wrong. Lasers are drawn very wrong. Or lasers are created very wrong. Step, this needs to be image angle equals plus 90. Ta-da! There we go. Perfect. Big asteroid makes it really easy to hit, hopefully. Oh, I really do not like that planet sprite. I am going to go find a planet. I'm going to go find a planet to mooch off of. Desynchronized dual space might have had it. Nope. Where are all my projects? I know I have a planet. It might be in pixel art. I have pixel art tests. Pixel art sprite 0, please be it. Layers. Nope, it's blank. I know I drew planets. Planets. Yes, I have them. I found them. Islands of War Mac. We need to go GameMaker Studio 2. I need to go to, I believe this is Space Conquest. If you can't tell, I love space games. Planets. And we have 4 planets. Oh, let's get the forest planet going first. Probably needs to be scaled up. It does. I think that might be a little bit small. That's very small. That is very, very small. Let's see if I have other planets in GameMaker Studio 2. Spacecraft Captain, assets, player. No, I do not have that. Star Captain. I have like 3 space games that I made. GUI, hull, icons, items. No. Oh, this is going to have to do. I think we'll just scale up the planet because I really like the look of this planet. I'm going to let's do actually let's do no, I need to duplicate this. SPR planet fire. Do we want fire planets or do we just want that planet? You know what, let's just I have different types of planets. I mean, I'm not sure if it hurts to have cool looking, where is it? I think it might be cool to have different planets that we're defending. Sprites, planets. I have GUI. Ooh. Nope, I'll just stay on task. We'll have an ice planet as well. There's an ice planet. I said no, I said fire. I just want to get all of these in. We have a lava planet that I drew. Ooh, pretty lava. Ooh, that's a cool lava planet. Ooh. Actually, these could be in the background. Now thinking about it, these could very much be in the background. They're pretty decent. I think these could work very well as background planets. Because they're too small. They're too small to be normal planets. If they were in the background, they would add quite a bit indeed. I still need to find my big planet then. The planet I drew. I had a really nice. Oh, you know what? Where it is? I had a really good planet that I drew in the Islands of War, assets. Where was it? Islands of War assets in the world. It wasn't the world. Oh, where is it? I need to find it. It was in the. Look in the DMs. Here are your planets. Unfortunately, I can't work in a team. Those are some nice planets though. I know I had it. Where did I put it? Islands of War. I have it in the. I'm looking for the. Remember the assets? The story. Here it is. The story. Ooh, I don't know why that's not complete. My story assets are not complete. Okay, it looks like I'm going to unpackage. I'm going to unpackage an old version and then rip out the planet from the story. And then we're going to copy that over since that's the best planet that I've got. Assets, characters, items. I need to find the versions. We're going to go back to the very version 1.0. I have the source. I'm going to rip out. Ooh, let's go for it. I'm going to create a sprite. Create a new sprite. Islands of War Mac, assets. Nope, it's not under assets. It's under versions. Version 1.0. Version 1.0, sprites. We have SPR block. Wow, there were a lot of items. SPR story player. I need to see the content. Is it this? What's this? Nope, that's not it. SPR story sprites. I think it might be SPR story cracked earth, I believe. Here it is. I think this is where I'll find it. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. We can import these slowly. What's this one then? Oh, those are oh dear. You know what might be easier? It might be easier to... Okay, actually that's a problem. That is very much a problem. Because I have a bunch of layers. I don't have it though. I don't have the original assets. What happened to it? It's because I know what happened to it. Because I made them in GameMaker. I made them in GameMaker, so I don't exactly have access to them. Okay, let's do this then. I will edit these together. Let's just, okay, forget the cracking apart. I just want the normal one. Or can I? Oh, I can get them together. So I'll just keep creating sprites. And I'll keep drawing these in. Duplicate. I'll just keep putting them in. I think this is like frame by frame. Yeah, this is frame by frame. I think this is the first one. Oh, that's already cracked. Where's our non-cracked one? Sprites. Story cracked earth. Story player title. Story player title Dark Order. Asteroid Island. Story black. Is it this? Nope. Oh no, I can't find any of my sprites from Islands of War. Ooh, color change them to be purple. It should be one of these. Here's a cracked earth again. Here's another cracked earth. I have a lot of cracked earths. There's another cracked earth. There's the earth. Okay, there's the earth. Right, so here's one. I'll delete these, and then I'll duplicate. Okay, so what's the second frame? I think this might be the second. Okay, that's one frame. That's definitely a frame. I love these the naming's lovely. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, you know what we could do actually? You know what we could do? Why didn't I do this before? I can just drag it all in and then look at them. This is frame 1. Frame 1. This is frame 2. 1, 2. That's stupid me. I see orange. Orange are the earlier frames. That's 2. I'm glad I have these. These look so awesome now. Oh my goodness. These are incredible. These are absolutely incredible. Then we have some reds, and then we have lots of debris, then we've got a little bit of debris. I think debris slowly gets less and less. Like that. Nope, this debris has got quite a bit. I think this works. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, this. Then I think we get rid of this frame. That frame's wrong. This, then this, then this. Nope. This, that. Yes, there we go. There's our Earth. There is our Earth's image speed. Let's say 10. Let's play you. There we go. I like that. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Middle center. I'm glad I have this. SPR. Oh, I can't use planet. I'm gonna call this SPR back. Oh, I'm gonna call this planet. No, I'll call this back planet 0. And that'll free up that name so I can use you for SPR planet. Awesome. This is looking good. I need to drag you out. Object planet. SPR planet back 0. Nope, it's not that. It's SPR planet, this one. We can delete those 2 and we can run you. Oh, here we go. I'm glad I found those. I've got 40 minutes. Okay, now, okay, the animation is, okay, that's bad. Bad. Planet needs to not animate. It needs to actually not have any of these effects in it. I need to remove color. Color remove. I'm gonna remove all of the grays, unfortunately. Actually, I can have the grays in there. It just needs to not seem so circular. So wait, no, you know what? We're removing all of the gray pieces. The debris looks good, but I don't have the time to keep adding them for every single one. And I can get rid of all of these frames since they're exactly the same. And we can get rid of this. Oh, I really regret not, I don't know. Something looks really good about the debris, and then debris just disappears. Yeah, maybe that can work. Maybe I can make this work. Yeah, debris just disappears really quickly. Which is unfortunate. What does it look like? It's still fine. It's still fine. Okay, planet. And then image speed equals 1. And to start, image speed equals 0. Perfect. So is that planet might be a little bit small as well. So let's do image scale equals 2, image y scale equals 2. There we go. Double the size, that still works. Still shoot asteroids. Asteroids are still coming in. Difficulty increases over time. Okay, that works. I need to quickly run off to the bathroom. This is really bad time. But, oh, my camera hasn't been up. Okay, so yeah, I'll be right back. And we're back. We're back. Right. Distant sounds of me tripping. Yes, possibly. Possibly me tripping. But that's okay. We need asteroids. We need difficulty. That's right. Get difficulty. Step. Global dot. Okay, no, we need game over. Let's do game over. Asteroid small. Let's say our. In order to test this. What phase am I in? I am in sound phase. We haven't even dealt with sound effects. Oh wow, garbage. Oh, there are a lot of things that I need to do. Let's make your speed instead of 0.5, we're gonna make your speed 5. When you collide, okay, asteroid. Part asteroid, if you collide at event collision with the planet, then you are going to var amount equals, ooh, asteroids have damage too. Damage equals 1. Var amount equals the damage, and then with other, so if it collides with the planet, then it's going to deal damage, which is the amount. And that will take care of ending the game. We have a game over controller. Let's try this. Also, let's set our planet's health to 1, just to test this. Okay, so you're going to instantly destroy the planet. Okay, so then I need to also check for an animation end. Planet. Planet is here. add event, animation, and other animation end. Oh, yeah, animation end. You know what? We should probably check this in the step. Add event step. If this and image index equals image number minus 1, then we're going to image speed equals 0. Something. So that will stop the animation after it triggers, after it fires. We also want to, so it's exploded now. We also want to set the hitbox of the planet. Where's our hitbox of the planet? Collision mask is going to be, ooh, no, not automatic. We're going to make you precise, slow. Nope, we're going to make you an ellipse. And that's a very fat ellipse, and I want to take over you manually. We want to make the hitbox of the planet a little bit smaller, so the asteroid has to, like, it will look like it's coming in contact with it. That will look even cooler. Perfect, that will work. And make sure, yep, that works. Our asteroid is going to also get destroyed, so asteroid par asteroid, if it collides with the planet, then we are going to instance destroy. Oh, we haven't even dealt with packaging. Okay, I'm gonna let that crash, and it just kind of breaks it. Oh, with other. Oh, I see. Got you. Actually, we're gonna HP equals 0, and then deal damage. We're gonna insta kill itself. So that way, if I have any explosions, animations that I want to trigger, it will do that. There we go. And it has gray matter coming out of it. If image index equals, what is my last frame? My last frame is, okay, so it actually needs to stop itself 1 frame later. Object planet, if an image index equals image number, then we're going to do that. And let's let it smash into us, and kaboom. And also we are going to need to die too somehow. But let's ignore that. Let's ignore the fact that you're still orbiting. Let's see, game controller. I need to prevent the player from shooting. We also want to prevent asteroids from spawning. Here we need to deal with the difficulty, right? Difficulty. So if random chance 0.001 times global.game difficulty, global game difficulty. So as the difficulty increases, and every time it does that, the global.game difficulty plus equals 0.1. So it increases the difficulty slowly over time. Planet. Let's say our planet has 10 health now. Let's set it back to 10. And let's make our planet have 5 health. 5 health is a little bit less. We have the player, we have the asteroid, we have asteroids coming in. Right, we need a large asteroid. Or we need a large asteroid. Oh no, that's right, game over. We need to deal with game over. Object over controller, alarm 0. I need to also set a create event. Alarm 0 equals 60. Alarm 0, when I do this, nothing's gonna happen. Add event, draw GUI. I believe that's a draw GUI. Draw set. Oh wait, we'll just do draw text formatting. C white 00 and font. Let's do fonts thick, right? Font thick. And this is going to draw text transformed. It's going to be at center X, center Y. So I want the giant game over to come out of the screen. String game over. X scale is going to be alarm. I need a scale variable. Scale is going to be alarm 0 divided by 60, which is the 1 second. Let's make it 180, make it 3 seconds. Alarm 0 divided by 180 means that it's going to be ticking down, so I am going to need to 1 minus this, and then we're going to need to multiply by our total scale factor, which is going to be something like 5. Something like this. That would work for our scale angle of 0. Let's see if this looks good. You have to say something in order for your block link to appear. So hello, asteroid. Yep, come on. Boom. Destroy. No, no destroy. Oh, that's right. I gave my planet health again. Ooh. Let's not give our planet health. Come on, come back in. I also need to run the randomize command. Okay, that looks absolutely terrifying. Lovely. This should be center, and this should be middle. Also, what's up with font thick? Maybe you have to clean the project in order to rerun it. Rerun you, take a couple seconds, and please die. Oh, lasers need to get destroyed or else they're gonna lag the game. And I still don't know what's wrong with you. Why is font thick not working? I'll just call you font larger. Because maybe font thick is taken. I'm not sure why my font's not generating. Font larger. Scripts, fonts. I started a new project for this. Where's my font? Font. Font larger. Should be that. Anti-aliasing off. Unless it can't find it, which would be strange. Need some water. It's not working. Draw text formatting is not doing what I want it to do. I think it might be a problem with the function. Nope, the function's fine. I'm just going to do this then. Not sure why that wouldn't be working. Oh, maybe I x scale, y scale, angle, sensor x, sensor y, string. No idea why that would not work. Draw set font. Let's do fonts. What's our other font? Font normal? This is weird. How do you get money? You talk. Oh, how much time do we have? We have 15 minutes left. Oh, dear. This is harder than I thought it would be. Okay, we'll just use font normal. And let's say times 10. Oh, yeah, just like that. And then I need to work on restarting the game if alarm 0 equals -1 and keyboard check pressed MB left, or it's mouse check button press mouse check button MB left, or keyboard check VK space, and this needs to be in a separate parentheses. Then we're going to game restart, and I'm just going to use the game restart command because that's the only thing I can do. What else do we need? We need a score. We need to show the health. We need to show energy. Simple things. We don't have any sound effects just yet. Oh, garbage. I've only got 10 minutes. Restart the game with that. Oh, this is so much harder than I thought it would be. Did I scope this too much already? Come on, hurry up. Bang, game over. And then once it's maximized, I can click and it restarts the game. Perfect. Game controller, create. I'm going to randomize. We randomize that there. We also need to, there's no time to test anything. We also need to, game over controller says game over. It restarts the game. If you press space, I haven't tested space even. Alarm 0 is the game over controller stuff. Asteroids are spawning, lasers. Yeah, that's right. Show health. So on my planet, I'm just gonna hack this. I'm just gonna add events, draw GUI, draw text formatting. Draw text formatting. Wait, no, this needs to be if global.game difficulty is not 0. Draw text formatting, create, we're going to set your health back to 5. The shop refreshes once per stream. Yes, see white. Far middle, far center. Far middle. And font, what is it called? Normal. And we are going to do this. We're going to draw text, center X, center Y. String of the HP. I'm going to round HP. Something like this. If I can get my parentheses closed correctly. There we go. Then we also want to draw our energy, which would be best as a bar. And asteroids also need to give you back energy. Oh, that's right. So it says it right there, but I am not. Top, middle, bottom, left, center, right. Top, middle, bottom, center X, center Y. Is your center incorrect? Your center is incorrect. Your center is actually here. There we go. Now that that's recentered, we want to draw the UI. We want to draw the asteroids don't need health. We want to difficulty. Let me ramp up the difficulty really quickly to test that. Oh my goodness, we don't have a lot of time. Game difficulty equals 1. Step event, game difficulty plus equals 1. So every time it spawns an asteroid, the game difficulty is going to get more. Laser needs to have a timeout. So we'll just run you every time it spawns an asteroid, which is like never, it seems. Okay, and then it actually should be spawning a lot more, a lot faster. Okay, so actually having the game difficulty plus equals 0.5 is actually good. So except that, you know what, we'll just have the game difficulty increase over time. Equals this. So that means 0.01. Actually, we'll make it plus equals 0.1. No, we can't have. Actually, we can make it increase by 0.1. Then if we have 2, 3, 4, I think this works. The game difficulty just increases over time. Question is, how long does it take until asteroids start flooding you? Not long at all. Not long at all. Okay, we'll make that slower. Asteroid player planets that my planet needs to not draw if HP is greater than 0. Something like this. Is this about Islands of War? No, this is not about Islands of War. And I also want to do draw text transformed 550. Copy this. Now I need to draw points. We need to draw the number of points. I don't even have points. Wow. Global.points equals 0. Then I also want to draw my game controller, UI. Let's draw in the left and the middle, draw text. X would be 32, Y would be, I don't know, 64. String, round, global.points. And then asteroids need to give you points when you blow them up. Par asteroid. If you deal damage amount, oh, this is actually par damage. Oh no, this is par asteroid. Create deal damage. Global.points plus. Here we go. So I've got points over in my top left-hand corner. I've got health over here. We also have energy, which I think I might just remove. We've got 8 minutes left. And we can speed up and slow down. Okay, I need to speed up. Okay, that's right. Asteroids are too fast. We sped them up significantly for this. par asteroid equals 0.5 plus global.game difficulty, which is going to scale from, what's global.game difficulty scaling from? Its game difficulty is going to be really fast, so we need to scale you a little bit slower. That's my timer for I need to work on the submission already. We need to start packaging. Oh, I'm panicking. We have 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes left. Let's get rid of energy. Actually, no, we need energy. We very much need energy in order to prevent you from firing all the time. Energy could be, oh, that's right. Let's, when we destroy an asteroid, obj player dot energy plus plus. And I'm just gonna give you extra energy. Even if you go above the limit, whatever. We've got asteroids, we've got this, we've got that. We need sounds. I really need a sound. Do I have time for a sound? Let's get a sound. Create sound laser. If anything, we get shooting sounds. Actually, it's space. You don't hear sounds in space. Whatever. No sounds. That's it. That's pretty much it, I guess. Let's run this and see. We've got 2 minutes to run this and see how well it looks, how nice it looks. If I just, okay, there's our health. We can shoot like that. Oh, got it. 1 point there. It's a little bit slow. Okay, there's 2 now. There's 3. So I get this one, I get that one, I get that one, I get that one, that one, that one. Ooh, it's speeding up quite a bit. It speeds up quite a bit. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think it actually might make sense to go faster than slower. Oh, okay, when they get, oh no, that's a bug, there's a bug. They get destroyed. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, that's a bug. Global.points. Only if it collides. Okay, oh dear. When a laser collides with it. Then we're gonna do this. Here we go. Okay, that's good. Will you add the backstory of how Islands of War was created? Yes, and this is not the backstory. We have 5 minutes left. Probably less time than that. Difficulty scales way too quickly. So I'm going to, whatever, difficulty, you know what? Packaging time. Package as a zip folder. Shaders, YouTube streaming, no. I want this to go into GameMaker Studio 2. This is going to be 100 min. I'm going to call this, what should I call this? I should call this Earth Defender. It's called Earth Defender now. And actually, yeah, it's called Earth Defender. And we're going to stick this into here. Edit game. I do not have a lot of time. Edit game, where is it called? It's called, oh dear. Upload files. GameMaker Studio 2. Earth Defender. Open. It doesn't make sense. This is just a random game. This is a completely random game. It's an executable. Earth Defender. Controls. Let's just save this. I want to make sure I enter first. Submit your project. Oh, that's right. Let's call this Earth Defender. Earth Defender. Save you. Ta-da. And we are going to close you. I'm going to refresh this page. I've got a couple of minutes left. It's going to get very close. Earth Defender. Where's Earth Defender? Oh, wait, no. I need to make this visible. Public. Yay, everyone can download it. Yay, you can now download it right now. Like, literally right this second, you can download the garbage that I've created in the past hour. Submit my project. Earth Defender, Earth Defender, Earth Defender. Submit. Awesome. Whew, we submitted it. Perfect. I'm just gonna call this Earth Defender. I'm gonna rename this more. Let's rename it. Change display name. Earth Defender 100 min build. And I'm going to save that. You see, this one is this is called Earth because it's actually, this is Earth. This has got nothing to do with Islands of War. Controls W and S or up and down. W and S / up down. you know, I think people get if I just do WS up down to increase speed, to change speed and radius. Change speed and radius. Space or mouse click to shoot. There we go. Save view. View the page. Ugly. Awesome. Gameplay. Edit game. I just want to write a quick brief gameplay. Orbit around a planet and save, orbit around Earth, let's say Earth, and save it from catastrophic destruction from asteroids. Shoot. Lasers. Oh wait, no. Speed up and slow down to speed up and slow down to change. Wait, actually, I'm gonna say change your orbit to speed up and slow down. Shoot down the asteroids before they end humanity. Ta-da! Done. And it's 7:09 p.m. Submissions due in that many seconds. Let's make sure our submission made it. Submission feed. Looks like a couple of people had the same idea. I see orbital defense, I see colored orb defense, ramen defense, defend me. I mean, the theme was defense, but okay. Yeah, the theme was defense, so we're gonna get, I'm pretty sure space defense is pretty much on the table for everyone. Wow, so let's play it and see what type of bugs we've got. Health points, simple, energies hidden from you guys, so you can't exactly see it. Wow, asteroids move slow, but they speed up over the course of the game. Okay, and lasers go through objects, which is fine. And I'm not really changing my speed much, but I probably should to catch that. Can't catch it. No, go even faster, even faster. Ah! This is a nightmare. I got 10. But did I actually get 10? Oh, garbage. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, the animation is broken. I think that's cool. I think that's cool though. Is that cool? I broke it. Oh, it's broken. It has no sound too. It's got 0 sound. Oh, that's awful. That is awful. Well, we did it. We did it. Let's check in with what everyone else says. Wow, that was hard. Yeah, well, there we have it. That was 100 minutes, and I made something. I made something, barely made something. You know what? Okay, I think tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this for a couple more hours. We're going to make it look somewhat decent. We're going to balance it correctly. Make it look cooler. See how far you can get. I mean, this for 100 minutes, a how long game? How long it did take me to make this? Oh, what's nice is the hitboxes of the asteroids are really big. Oh, I missed that. Oh, no. Okay, so there gets to a point in time where it just starts flooding. Oh, that's right. You can just hold down. Okay, it starts to flood, in which case you need to move fast. Okay, I got 11. I think 11 is the fastest that it goes. Is the most that you can get, because after that it just starts compiling really fast. Maybe if you change your speed, maybe I'm just not good at my own game. Okay, we're gonna click right there. Nope, I missed that one. I think if we go fast enough, we can come in for a second rotation. Hopefully, eventually. 9, slow down, speed up. Ooh, the radius is really trippy. Because for some of them, in order to catch them, you need to actually like come in closer. Oh, I got 13 there. I got 13. Yeah, this is not Illa. This is a totally random Earth. This is not Illa. This has nothing to do with Islands of War. It would be cool if we could. Oh, nice. It restarts. I tried firing. Space. Okay, we can't fire forever. That's a good thing. And oh, let's see how far I can get with this. Okay. We've nailed some. There we go. Oh, I need to. Ooh, these asteroids move fast. Oh, get you. I missed one. Okay, that's fine. Ah, no, I'm not turning fast enough. Oh, dear. Oh, this is hard. I got 13 again. 13's the maximum score we can get. 13's the maximum score we can get. Oh, I got 14. I got 14. 14 is the maximum score we can get. Okay, well, okay, let's see what it looks like not in full screen. Let's see how, if it looks just all right. I think it still looks good. I think it can still work. Let's get a HTML5 build. I want to see what this possibly looks like in HTML5. Which could break it severely. Yes, allow access. Of course, allow access. Oh, garbage! It looks awful. Oh, goodness. We need to change the settings. HTML5 settings. Do not interpolate colors between pixels. And yeah, do that. Hopefully this works. If I can get an easy HTML5 build out, that would be nice. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the... Okay, well, we got it. We got something going. Oh, that's right. We need screenshots. Let's get screenshots and GIFs. Screen to GIF. And I'm going to have you at 640 by 360. And, oh no, we do not want to run you on HTML5 anymore. Windows. And then I will take you out of full screen, and we will make you small. Actually, let's just do this. I'm just going to record everything. F7 to record. F7. Well, nothing's happening yet. Oh, let's try. Hopefully get some decent gameplay footage. There we go. Yay, faster. Slow down. Faster. Actually, it might make sense to speed up and slow down really quickly. Oh, I lost. Oops. There we go. There's a GIF. Now what we need to do is we need to scale it. Image. 'Cause I think this GIF is gonna be way too big. Or, you know what? Let's just save it and see how big it is. This is Earth Defender. I'm proud that I came up with the name in like 2 seconds. Oh no, I closed my stuff. I closed my page. JWigs, my dashboard. Now you can see all the projects that you'll never ever see ever again. Edit the game. Add screenshots, I believe. This goes into production content, and it goes into... Are you done yet? Oh no, it's still encoding. I see. We don't even have a title screen. You can't even see the name of it. Well, let's get a nice screenshot of it without the text. Ooh, how do I do that? Okay, so it's 3.5 megabytes. I'm not sure if we can have a screenshot that big. Production content. Here we go. Earth Defender. It's too big. Yeah, it's too big. So if it's too big, we need to get rid of the first few frames. Delete you guys. Delete all of the first few frames. Yep. And let's edit. Delete everything before this, and we can delete everything after a certain point. We can delete everything. Actually, let's delete everything before this one. So we'll get some good, decent gameplay content somewhere in the middle. Also, my mouse. I do not want to see my mouse. Oh well, my mouse is just as it is then. Let's delete everything afterward. Oh, I think the end was more fun. Let's delete everything. Trying to find the perfect GIF. What about this? I think that shows off the gameplay pretty well of me struggling. Let's delete everything after this. Oops, nope, don't delete all previous, delete everything after this. File, save as, yes, save, and override the previous one. So let's get rid of that. I need a cover image. I'll add this as a screenshot. Earth Defender. Hopefully this works. And hopefully maybe I can just set this as a cover image. Maybe? Well, I mean, it works. I can set it as a cover image. It barely works. Barely. Oh well, that works. I'm semi-happy with this. You know what? Let's take a GIF of this end screen. This end screen's kind of funny. It's a bug, but I'll take it. Screen to GIF. I just want this right here. Right there. That's nice. That's nice. Perfect. Record it and then stop it. Perfect. I can export you as Earth Defender game over. And then we can close you. We can add you as a screenshot. It's just a game over file. There we go. All done. All done. Restart. Save. View the page. How awful does it look? Let's edit the theme. I'm going to set the background color to black. Let's have this as darker color. Text is going to be in white. And our links are going to be in blue. Cool blue. Sci-fi blue. That blue. No, that's a very harsh blue. There. A nice decent blue. There we go. Save you. That works. That's a decent looking page. Okay. I have Discord messages as well. Okay, well, let's see. That's been it from me, I guess. That was a lot faster than I thought it would be. That was a whole lot faster than I thought it would be. Oh, you guys can't see me. I forgot. You still have the shop enabled. We can disable the shop. I've been here the entire time. That's been it from me. You can see the bar is finished. If I reset it, we're back to the beginning. Let's disable the timer. We don't need it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I think I might stream this development later. I might just, chill a little bit, chill and spend a couple of hours, maybe 1 or 2 hours, just to get this game looking somewhat decent, get planets in the background, get stars, port it to the HTML port, get it looking nicer, just in general. That's been it from me. Thanks for watching. Shop is still here, and I guess I'll keep it up for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll catch you all probably in a couple of hours when I stream again. Oh, asteroids don't stop spawning. Oh, that looks pretty cool though. That does look. Do asteroids stop? They do stop spawning. It just takes a while for them to stop spawning. Anyway, that's been it from me. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye. Wait, how do I need to get rid of myself. And I need to mute my mic. Here's the shop.